welcome back to my channel friends. This is Nirav Gohil here, and in this video we are going to discuss about finding the information in paragraph. This is very important type of question in IELTS reading examination and tougher one as well. But don't worry, I will give you 4 tips to score high in this type of question form, and we will do one example as well. So let's start. But before we start friends, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please press the subscribe button. While you are subscribing, you will see one bell icon. Please press that as well. Once you press that icon, you will get push notification whenever I will upload new videos. So friends, please press the subscribe and bell icon. So first friends, I will give you information about difference between a list of headings and finding information in paragraph. So somehow these two type of question form are similar, but finding information in paragraph is tougher than list of headings, because you will get your answer in list of heading by reading 1 or 2 initial lines or by some keywords. But for finding information in paragraph, you need to read your whole paragraph. You need to understand meaning. So from my point of view, it is tougher than list of headings. But don't worry, I will give you 4 tips, and to clear your all doubts, we will do one example as well. So let's start the first tip. So the first tip is read the question properly. So this tip will remain same in both, in list of headings as well as in finding information in paragraph, because it is very important to understand the question. So what I would advise you is, first read your question. If you understand it, that's such a great thing. Try to locate your answer. If you didn't, read it again. If you didn't, read it again. Try to understand its meaning. If you are unable to remember it, write its meaning in your native language by side. But remember it and then try to locate your answer. But how it will help you? This question should be in your mind, right? So I will clear all doubts in the example part, but remember, this is very important thing. Read all your questions and try to remember it. So let's move to tip number 2. So tip number 2 is try to find all your answers together. This is also a very important tip friends. Mostly IELTS test takers are doing this classic mistake. They are thinking like they will get answer in sequence. So they are trying to find answer of question 10 first, then 11, then 12, and then 13. But if you are doing this thing, trust me, you are on wrong track. If you are doing this thing, definitely you will waste 15 minutes of time behind this question. And as you are knowing, you will get only 60 minutes of time to find 40 answers in 3 lengthy paragraphs. So if you are wasting time like this, definitely you have to pay for it. So trust me friends, if you are following my tip, definitely you will get your answers very quickly. Read all your questions, understand its meaning, make this thing clear in your mind, and then try to locate your answer together. Open your brain. Don't think like you will get answer of question 10 first. So this thing definitely help you. Rest of the thing will get cleared in example part friends. So now let's move to tip number 3. So tip number 3 is understand what you are looking for. This is very important thing friends. What mostly students are doing, they are reading question or options once only, and they are trying to find the answer. So in this instance, they are reading paragraph 1, 2, and they are thinking like what I was looking for, and then they are reading their question or options again. So this way they are wasting their time. As I already told you, you will not get extra single minute of time in reading examination. So you cannot afford this thing. So understand what you are looking for. Let me give you one simple example. If your question is like advantages of car, so you should have clear picture like some advantages will be in the paragraph related to car. So this type of picture should be clear in your mind before you try to find your answer. So definitely if you are following this tip, you will achieve your answer as fast as possible. So let's move to last tip. So last tip is read all your paragraphs. So if you are not sure about one or two answer, so in that case this will help you. So read all your paragraph. Let's say you get your answers. You have 4 questions, question 10, 11, 12 and 13. You get answers like paragraph B, C, A, B. Even though, read all your paragraph, because you could get even better match in other paragraph. So while you are finding answer for this question type, write your answer in question sheet like B, C, A, B, and then read all your paragraph. So if you are thinking like, okay, answer of question 11 is not B, it's D, then you can correct it. It will not take more than 5 seconds to transfer those answer in your answer sheet. So for this type of question form, you need to follow this thing. Definitely it will help you. So friends, I hope you find these 4 tips very helpful. But now it's time for practical session. I will do one example and will give you more information about these 4 tips, how it will help you. So let's have a look on the example. So let's have a look on the example. I have taken this example from Cambridge 5 Test 3. So here I have 4 questions. The first question is details of the range of family types involved in an education program. Second, reasons why a child's early years are so important. Third, reasons why an education program failed. Fourth is a description of the positive outcome of an education program. So the tips will remain same. First, read your questions, understand it, and to understand it, it is essential to mark some keywords. Read all the question, try to find it together. So let's read the first question. Details of the range of family types involved in an education program. So if I want to mark some keywords, so I will mark range of, sorry, so I will mark range of families. So range of family is one keyword. Second is educational program. So range of family involved in education program. Second one is reasons why a child's early years are so important. So second is child's early years and its importance. Third reason is reasons why an education program failed. So you need to search for reasons, right? Why education program was failed. The fourth one is a description of the positive outcome. So some description of positive outcome of an education program. So to remember this 4 questions, it is essential to mark these keywords. Then and only you will be able to remember it. If you didn't, then write its meaning by side like this. Just write its meaning in your native language and try to find your answers. So let's start the first paragraph. First paragraph is education to be more was published last August. It was the report of New Zealand government's earlier childhood care. So early childhood care, some similar word. So child's early years. So let's read ahead. An education working group, the report argued for enhanced equality of access and better funding for children's and early childhood education institutes. So this is about some funding, right? So no match information in our question. So I'm clearing this now and let's read the second paragraph. A 13-year study of early childhood development at Harvard University has shown that by the age of 3, most children have the potential to understand about 1000 words. Most of the language they will use in ordinary conversation for the rest of their lives. Furthermore, research has shown that while every child is born with a natural curiosity, it can be suppressed dramatically during the second and third year of life. So here, Just try to get idea. Children have potential to understand 1000 words. Most of the language they will use in ordinary conversation for the rest of their life. They learn when they are in childhood. So just read your questions. Is an information. Second question, reasons why a child's early years are so important. Because in earlier childhood they can remember more than 1000 words, they have potential, nature, curiosity. So these all are reasons. So write your answer as B. So I am writing my answer over here as B. So friends, if you remember, I have mentioned this thing in my tip. For this kind of question form, you will not get your answers in sequence. Till you didn't get your answer 1, but you get your answer 2. So trust me, you will not get your answers in sequence. So try to find your answers together. So let's read paragraph C. So here is the paragraph C. It is generally acknowledged that young people from poor socio-economical background tend to do less well in our education system. That's observed not just in New Zealand but also in Australia, Britain and America. In an attempt to overcome that educational underachievement, a nationwide program called Head Start was launched. So some educational program, right? So this too could be your answer for this paragraph. So let's read ahead. Head Start was launched in United States in 1965. A lot of money was poured into. It took children into preschool institution at the age of 3 and was supposed to help the children of poorer families succeed in school. So till this point I didn't get any answer, but here I have this much content. So let's read it. Despite substantial funding, results have been disappointing. So reasons why an education program failed. So I must read ahead. It is true that there are two explanations for this. First, the program began too late. Many children who entered it at the age of 3 were already behind the peers in language and measurable intelligence. So here I have two reasons. The first was the program began too late, and second one, many children who entered in at the age of 3 were already behind their peers. So answer of question 3 is C. So still I didn't get answer of first question. So friends, you will not get your answer in sequence. So let's read paragraph D. So paragraph D. As a result of growing research evidence of the importance of first 3 years of a child's life and the disappointing result from Head Start, a pilot program was launched in Missouri. So again one program. So in United States that focused on parents as the child's first teacher. The Missouri program was predicted on research showing that working with the family rather than bypassing the parents is the most effective way of helping children get off to the best possible start in life. The 4-year pilot study included 380 families. So here there is no word like families, so I can assume this answer I will get from paragraph D. So let's read ahead. Who are about to have their first child and who represented a cross-sectional of socio-economical status, age and family configuration. They included single parent, two parent families, families in which both parents worked, and families with either the mother or father at home. So this is range of families involved in this program. Single parent family, two parent families, families with which both parents worked, and families with either the mother or a father at home. So I'm predicting my answer over here as D. So I'm writing my answer as a D. So let's read next paragraph. So if you are getting some answer, no need to read the whole paragraph. So paragraph E. At the age of 3, the children who had been involved in the Missouri program were evaluated alongside a cross-section of students selected from the same range of socio-economic backgrounds and family situations, and also a random sample of children that age. The results were phenomenal. By the age of 3, the children in the program were significantly more advanced in language development than their peers, had made greater strides in problem solving and other intellectual skills. So, positive outcomes from the education program. The program was significantly advanced in language development than their peers. Here you can read this line, the results were phenomenal. So some positive results, right? So if you are getting hint like this, no need to read the whole paragraph. You can write your answer over here as E. But as I mentioned in my last tip, read each and every paragraph. So the last paragraph is, these research findings are exciting. There is growing evidence in New Zealand that children from a poor socio-economical backgrounds are arriving off school less well developed, and that our school system tend to perpetuate that disadvantage. So just think, is any information like this in your questions? From my point of view, no. So I think that's it. I find answer of question 1, 2, 3 and 4. I followed my tips. So the first tip is read the question properly. Second is try to find answer together. Third, understand which kind of information you are looking for. And the fourth one is read each and every paragraph. So friends, I'm very much confident if you are doing practice like this, definitely you will get correct answer as fast as possible. So I hope friends now everything is clear for you. How to find answer, how these 4 tips will help you. So this way friends, you need to do practice. While you are practicing, apply these 4 tips. Read your options, understand it, try to find all your answers together, make things clear in your mind and read all your paragraphs. So trust me friends, if you are following these 4 tips, you will get your answers very quickly, and in most of the case you will get correct answer. So this is all for this session friends. I hope you like this video. If you like, please do not forget to press the like button, and if possible share with your friends as well. So if you have any query, any doubt, feel free to ask. If you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please press the subscribe button. So soon I will come back with new study material and tips for you. Till then, keep practicing. Bye bye.